Here we go. Doing it live here Monday, April 10th. It is 1:33 p.m. on the Central Standard Time Swatch Watch, looking at Exxon Mobil and the SPY. The SPY is still threatening me. It's threatening me and my trade, my 0 days to expiration trade. We have a 410. We sold the call, and then we have a $2 wide credit spread. 412. We bought the call, and currently that position is showing a minus 20, 66% down, but we're still hanging in there. Still hanging in there. If it continues to wobble around, we will wobble, but it don't fall down. If that's the case, then we'll be just fine. If it starts pushing itself back over 409, we're going to be biting our nails because it did get up to 409, like 409.03. 409.02. Yeah, there it is. 409.03 just a few minutes ago, about 15, 20 minutes ago. So we're watching it green candle down, which is what we want it to do at this very moment. The other position we have, I don't think it's still, no, it still hasn't filled. It's the Exxon Mobil 112 put expiring April 21st. We've got that on the table at a $1.08 credit we're looking for. Still has not filled. Exxon over here, that could fill at any time though. It's still at is it down on the day low? What's the low here? It was down to 114.64, so it's threatening that low of the day. There was 114.59 was earlier today, so it's right around that day low, so it could easily fill before our very eyes. But in the meantime, I thought, let's look at another opportunity on Exxon Mobil, another position to possibly kick off a wheel strategy on Exxon. We have never owned any Exxon Mobil. We've never traded Exxon Mobil until this very moment. And earlier, if you watched the video with the screener that I created live, here's all we've got debt to equity, we've got institutional ownership, we have dividend yield, we've got dividend safety, dividend growth, and then analysts, what they're saying with regard to this stock or these stocks. It left us with 153 names to consider. And then within that, what I was looking for was red. And we did find that Exxon Mobil that was on this chart right there. So that's how we got onto the Exxon Mobil today for a trade. So I thought, well, let's look at it again, but let's maybe look at out around 30 days just to see how safe we could make a play that could still possibly get us into a 12, between around a 20% plus annualized return. So if we go out 32 days to May 12th, okay, 32 days, what can we do? What can the numbers be? Can we get a 108? Like, what does the $1.41 against the 108 do annualized? So if we put in the 141 and divide that by the 108, we get a 1.3% return in 32 days. So we divide that by 32, come up with this long equation, and then we annualize it by multiplying by 365, and then we end up at 14.8%. So that is not our 20%, is it? No, it is not, but it's pretty safe. So if we looked at the 109, let's look at the 109, $1.65 divided by 109, 1.5% in 32 days divided by 32, multiplied by 365. We're getting closer, but we're still not there. We're at 17.2%. So then if we climb all the way up to this next level, let's move this a bit. Let's move that here so we can get our 110 in our field of vision. So $1.92 divided by 110. Then we divide that by the 32 days and multiply it by 365. Now we're right at that 20% annualized return at 19.9%. So should we do it? I'd say let's give it a shot. So let's try to get some credit on the board here with this cash secured put on Exxon Mobil, a company that we have no problem owning. In fact, I think we can get what? Can we get $1.99 on that? Can we get an even $2 bills? What do you say there, fellas? Can we get $2 bills, $200 credit on $11,000 in collateral over a 32-day period? And that filled. So now let's do the math, because that math just improved right before our very eyes, because we've got $2. We collected $2 at 110. Okay, then we divide that by the 32 days, the length of the contract, and then we multiply that to annualize the return. Now we're at 20.7. Ding, ding, ding. That meets our sweetheart criteria for that trade. ExxonMobil, we'll continue. I'm going to continue to look through this screener that we created earlier today just to see if there's any other opportunities for companies that we wouldn't mind owning, that we can also put ourselves into a options position that creates 20+% annualized return. I'll do that. Come back here. We got 1 hour and 20 minutes remaining in the trading day, and the SPY is still going sideways. If it would get down to like 408.50 or below, I'd feel a lot more comfortable with $1.50 breathing room with an hour and 20 minutes to go in the trading day. So just do that for me, SPY. I would certainly appreciate it. And then for you, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you are indeed a subscriber, like the video, comment, leave a lovable comment, share it with one of your good friends, and I'll see you in the next video.